Alright, so it's been a month since I've painted anything. Last I did anything, I finished my Soviet Army for a Flames of War thing. And not gonna lie, I've gone and got this Cold War's Gone Hot thing. It's a modern warfare rule set. This is like the Army book. So Cold War's Gone Hot is like the theater book from a game called Force on Force, which is put on by Osprey, so the same guys that do Bolt Action. And the reason why I got into this is it's put all the blame on WWPD Steve. He came back from New Zealand and had those sick pictures of the Vietnam stuff, but it was that one picture of the Soviet tanks, or I guess North Vietnamese tanks in the glass case. I was like, oh man, I want to do that. Don't necessarily want to do just Vietnamese, so me and a couple of guys decided, well, let's just do 15mm and we'll do Cold War. So this is in Force on Force. Each individual model counts, so you can lose each individual guy. I'm going to be doing Soviet BTR, or sorry, Soviet Motor Rifle Company. And in those, you get basically, you get 6 dudes dismounted, and then there'd be a BTR. I don't have my models yet. They're in the mail. They're on their way, so I'm using some spare Flames of War Soviet dudes. And I've got 2 different color schemes I've come up with. This one here, which I kind of really like. I'll put it away from the lettering here. So you see there, it's basically it's German camo dark green, and then the camouflage patterns. At first I did it white and it looked too bad. Again, the Reaper Ghoulskin green. Turns out great. Had to look up on YouTube for some the old Red Dawn trailer. Had a bunch of these dudes parachuting down and shooting at Patrick Swayze. So first I went with these guys. I was like, yeah, okay. I know that my friend Rob is doing Canadians, so they're going to be green. And I know that his friend Mark is going to be doing West German, so they'll also be green. So what I did was, and the reason I've got the book out is, see this picture here of the guy with the gas mask and everything. I really dig that color scheme. It's different. There's more browns in it. So I've tried to replicate that with, and I'll bring these forward here, with these models here. So this is Flat Earth. Started with the Flat Earth for the brown, and then I did German camo dark green for the green splotches on there, and then I used just Vallejo khaki for the lighter browns, and I kind of like it. And not only is this going to work well for doing straight up West Germany, I mean, that's why we're doing Cold War Gone Hot. These guys have books for, like, the first Operation Desert Storm, there's Fallujah, there's Black Hawk Down, there's Vietnam, there's all sorts of stuff. But we decided to do Cold War's Gone Hot, which is basically a what-if non-nuclear situation. But what I kind of want to be able to do is, because I'm going to have BTR-80s, T-72s, Hind Ds, all that cool shit, I want to be able to do play them as just generic Soviets. So it could be Afghanistan in the 1980s. It could be, Syria against the Israelis. It could be really anything. So I think I'm going to go with the brown, this brown scheme. Although I still really dig that scheme there. I don't know. We'll have to see. This is more wintry. Maybe I'll do this for my World War II. I don't know. So anywho, this is what I'm going to be getting into. Spent my football pool money on the Army. Shipping was 100 British pounds, which was mental. The company we got it from is called QRF. I'll have a review when the models come in, but for right now, I'm just waiting for the this pink spackle stuff that it dries white. It's white when it's dry, so you can at least tell when stuff is drying. So you can see here the outside edges. Oh, and these are just glued on pennies, by the way. It's, yes, I'm defacing Canadian pennies, big deal. But yeah, you can see it as it's drying, or it's pink, and then as it's drying it gets white. So I really like that, because I know when I was working on my other stuff, I would muck it up, and there you go, it would come loose. So that's that. I guess my next video will be when I have some models and I'll be able to show off some stuff. Should be in a couple of weeks. Cheers.